Alright guys, we just got done whacking our grass. I edge it too. I'm not the greatest. I mean, I only do this once a week, so I'm not a professional. they're pretty good. They could be better. I always watch a couple of videos on how to edge and whack, and I always just throw them out the window. I'm just used to being a certain way. So, striping. This is the whole purpose of this video. We are going to make the neighbors envious, everybody jealous, get compliments about our yard. Okay? Two things that involve striping, mainly. Color of your grass. The deeper, the darker, the greener your grass, the richer it is, hence Milo, the more your stripes are going to pop, okay? Striping, technically, in theory, is an optical illusion. No, the grass is not two different colors. It is the way the sun hits the grass at that point in time. Where were we? Striping. Optical illusion. Two things. Darker the grass, the richer the grass, the greener the grass, the more pop you're going to get. It also has to do with sunlight. So we cut our grass in 5 different patterns. 6, give or take a little bit, if you want to count the diamonds. I'm repeating myself, but just reminding you guys. We are not astrologers. We are not into that type of stuff or whatever, where you guys could figure out where the sun sets, where it rises, where it's going to be at the same point in time. Where your grass is in relation to the sun gives that appearance, and when the sun is at that angle and you are at the perfect angle, then it brings your design to shine. I really, really wanted to do diamonds, but we're not. We're gonna go with the traditional vertical cut. We're just gonna go up and down, and we're gonna burn them in for a little bit of extra pop. That's really gonna drive your lawn or your cut in. And I'm gonna cut my grass, and we'll talk about burning it in. I'm gonna be a little bit extreme because, 1, I'm doing it myself, and 2, I have that luxury. I don't think your landscaper will burn your stripes in because it takes a little bit longer. It involves multiple cuts. If I make it sound more complicated than what it is, it's really not. It's just a little bit time consuming. As we know, landscapers, time is money. So get the tour Timemaster lined up. Remember, we're gonna do our perimeter cut, okay? The only thing I'm gonna probably change throughout this whole thing is my perimeter cut. We could talk about that when we're done. So when we do our perimeter cut, you only do your perimeter cut 2 ways. Going one way, right? Going down this way, coming all the way around, or going this way and going around the lawn, and then you get into your pattern. Those are the only 2 ways that you can cut your lawn, and there's absolutely no issues with that. So yes, can you cut your grass every time 2 different ways? In theory, yes, but the more the better. Once you get into striping, I guarantee you're gonna start playing with designs. I actually want to play with like an American flag design, but I think I need to practice that first. And it wasn't gonna be a true American flag design, it was gonna be, what do they call that? Like, you know, those people who like redo furniture, like shabby chic or whatever. It's like one of those type of flags. Let's get this thing going. So I got the Toro Timemaster striping kit is on. It is activated. Okay, we're gonna be doing our perimeter cut. We're gonna be going down the yard and down the lawn. So I am not gonna have my chute on because I don't wanna throw clippings onto the driveway. All right, then once we do that, once we get away from the perimeter, I'll slap on the side discharge chute and we'll go there. So why am I side discharging versus dedicated mulching? Okay, side discharge is a form of mulching. The reason why I want to side discharge is I like to disperse and throw my clippings. I have very good healthy grass. That is natural fertilizer. So I want that to be spreaded out evenly, you know, the whole line. Number 2, gives my Toro Timemaster a little bit more power. This has a 190cc engine. It is a little underpowered for its size, but it does a phenomenal job cutting. You cannot find the mower that could reiterate this cut quality because I've tried them all. Timemaster. Wow. My favorite feature. All right, now remember, right, very important, very key, remember that we went down the yard this way, right? We went down this way, so we need to do a little bit more effort, requires a little bit more effort. We have to go back down, and then we're gonna start our pattern coming here. Because if we start over here, we're leaving off an extra stripe, no bueno. How's the one look? You tell me. One looks good on camera, doesn't it? right? Look at that, look at that, right there. That's gotta go. Look at all these little troubled areas. Gotta go. Look what happens when you get to the street view. Don't forget, we are in a low light situation. And look, the stripes still pop. And guess what? Can you guys see those little weeds? A little big up close? No. So that's why you don't go crazy. This is why I love Kentucky Tall Fescue. It is an absolute forgiving grass. It is a tall grass. And then we'll talk about burning them in. I'll get you guys on the camera. Get my beautiful yard in the backdrop. We're going to talk about how I'm going to burn in my stripes and how you can burn them in as well. Okay, burning in your stripes. If you guys haven't figured it out as well, it's double cutting your grass the same pattern you exactly did it. So if you were burning in your grass, and let's say you had a party in a few hours, or maybe the next day and you weren't sure if you're going to get a chance to do another mow, you go back and you do the same exact pattern. You retrace your thing, you retrace your pattern step for step, cut for cut. Because our parade is on a Thursday, cutting the grass today, Monday. Tuesday will be the day of rest. Wednesday, I'm going to cut it again, same pattern. Thursday, maybe I'll throw in a quick mow. So I'm going to be burning them in. That's a little bit extreme, but then again, I really want to, and I have the luxury to do that. How long did it take to cut my grass? That's, I love the Timemaster too. If I had a smaller push mower, my stripes and my lines would be a little bit more. I'd have more, but I can't find a mower that really cuts as good as this. I was tempted to get the Toro Super Recycler SR4, and I do have one. I just don't want to give up 30-inch cut. So as you guys see, I cheat with my lines. I go right over my tire line. I'm going to throw that. This will be a couple of videos. I'm going to get packed into one. Wednesday's cut will be with the GoPro. We're just going to get right into it. I'll give you guys a different view. If you guys want to hang around, I'm going to start my Fert application. I would have loved to throw down some grass seed, but that is not the case. Don't let that bother you. All right, so it's very, very simple. We are going to go El Natural. We're going to go my Loganite first. Oh, and you could tell that I forgot why this was a rough year. On top of me killing my lawn, right, you guys know that people are not allowed on my lawn. This year was the year of home ownership. New gutters. People had to walk on the yard and we had to get the gutters done. Then had to throw their gutters on the grass, but thank God they were light enough where we were able to just scoop them up and get them off there. I'm not going to tell the workers what to do. That's not, no. That's me being anal, so let me do that. I'm not going to have these guys, like, because of me. The one thing that really hit me hard, and that's something I kind of didn't have control of, is we had to get a bunch of trees trimmed around here. They're not even done yet. We haven't had our trees trimmed in 8 years, and they're still not done. So this is, if you want to take a quick look, all right? This tree is the big difference. They even trimmed this tree, but they ran out of room in their trucks. So they have to come back and they're going to cut this tree down to match this one here. All right, but when they were doing the limbs and all that stuff, and they took down a big tree in the backyard, they were putting some of the stumps on the grass, some of the branches on the grass, and one of them actually crushed my edge. And if you guys know, if you have an edged lawn, you do not want to step on your edged lawn. So, I mean, it is what it is. My wife told me what was going on, and I'm like, you got to tell them to get everything off the lawn. And they did. But the gutters is something we can control that we cannot. All right. So now we're going to be using my Loganite. My Loganite, all right, if you guys didn't know already, has one job and one job only. It is to make your grass green. It is nitrogen based. Has lots and lots of nitrogen in it. It is organic. Because it is organic, it can't kill your grass, okay? But it can damage your lawn if you use too much of it. Just because it's organic doesn't mean it's good for you. So what happens is if you have too much nitrogen in your lawn, you'll actually start to kill your soil composition changes, okay? And too much nitrogen, you will eventually kill your grass. There were guys that were putting this down every time they cut their grass. Twice a year, guys, twice a year. Remember, we preach a simple and cost-efficient lawn care program. When I do my initial treatments, I use 4 products. The remainder of the year, I use 2 until we start the aeration and overseed. Milo is just absolutely amazing. It does smell like crap. Okay, see that? It does smell like crap, but that goes away after 2 or 3 days. So hopefully, well, in time with the party, the parade, this will be good to go. So again, right, they call it throwing it down because this is organic, right? We're gonna go to 10. I just got this new spreader, a little bit bigger. And we are literally just gonna go. We're gonna have the edge guard on. And we're just gonna throw everywhere. Yeah, we should do 15. Why not? Let's be generous. We're gonna let this whole bag go. This bag is actually from last year. I buy it in 2 bags because remember, this is only produced for a certain amount. Once they run out of crap, physically crap, that's it, they're done. And Milo, that secret has been let out a couple years now, and everybody wants to use Milo Organite. There are even a couple of companies that replicated it and have their spin off of it. But you know, when you use something and it's tried and true and you're happy with it and you believe in it, why would you give it up? I'm not giving it up. I will pay a serious amount of money for my Organite if I can't get my hands on it. You want to know why? Because 1, I love my lawn, and 2, think about it. If you cut your lawn yourself, how much money are you saving a year? I think my Organite is less than 20 bucks a bag. I don't know how much it is now. Call your landscaper. See how much they charge for a fertilizer application. It ain't going to be 20 bucks. It's going to be a lot more than that. Or how about this? If they put you on a FERT program, right? How much are they going to charge you for your program? And I'll be honest with you, I don't see any landscapers using my Organite. Now, my Organite's really, really cool. Again, remember, this is green, right? This is good for the bushes. It's good for the arborvitaes. Because guess what? It's safe. And all it does is make everything green. Nice green, like Bob Ross, a happy yard. Now this sucks because we're going to be going up and down multiple times, but I'm just trying to go in the same pattern as the mower. And that's all we're doing. And that's why we want to burn in our stripes. We want to override, you know, what we're doing. I don't know what's worse, the bathroom at work or my Organite. Neighbors don't mind it. They say it's an aphrodisiac. If you guys are new to the channel, go through a couple of videos. You understand why I said it. If you're not new to the channel, then you know exactly what I'm talking about. All right, next is the Lesco. This is your starter fertilizer, and it is a pre-emergent, which means it will prevent new weeds from coming. You're supposed to apply this every 5 weeks. It has been more than 5 weeks. So this is very strict. This is non-organic. So I'm not going to load up the spreader as much as I normally should because you really don't want to overlap and you're going to kill things. I do not treat my backyard, if you guys don't know this already. My backyard is not a lost cause. It's just a high traffic area and it gets used. So I'm not going to bother. So because of that, I have a different lawnmower. And so I don't get any cross-contamination. That's another thing. If you don't treat your backyard and you treat your front yard, good luck. You want to be perfectly balanced. You want to treat both. That's why people who have landscapers, majority of them, will never have a nice yard as a homeowner cared one. Because if you think about it, If you treat your grass, which is great, fantastic, which is great, what about the person who doesn't? So when he cuts your grass, all the lawn and all the seeds and all the weeds on that mower deck is going to get cross-contaminated onto yours. And guess what? You ain't going to have nice grass. Sorry. So the best lawns are the private cared ones. Unless you get people that spend really, really good money. There are professional lawn care companies out there that cater to those really nice ones. They clean and sanitize their equipment and mowers between each mow. Or they only take on clients that will take the complete fertilizer package. So there's no cross-contamination. So as you guys can see, I'm just making one pass, and that's all we're doing. If you don't want to kill your grass, we're going to find out the hard way. Alright guys, so this is it. I don't want to walk on the grass. But we just put our applications down. Right? What we're going to do now is, every time you cut the grass, because now you consider basically an open wound, okay, and then we also have the fertilizer down. You always want to water your grass. Nothing crazy, you don't have to water it as much as you do in the morning. You know, we do 15 minutes. Now we're just going to do a quick 10-minute. Ah, Jesus, man, look at this. This is low light. Can you guys see that? Look, sun's stuck in the clouds. Oh no, it's over there. Whoops. Look at that. Look at that pop. Can't be beat, can't be touched. So when we talk about watering the grass, I cannot stress this more than enough. Water, water, water. Just like it's very important for the human body, it is very important for your grass too. So let me show you something. It's been a game changer for us. We have already, this piece of equipment has already started paying us back. We're going to be using the ratio. Just go on your app. You see it has the zones already picked out. You could tell your thing. You could set it up for schedules. But guess what? I'm going to tell it when to water my grass. I want to water it right now. So again, I'm going to do 10 minutes on here. And between us and the neighbors, just a quick 5-minute, because those are a different type of misting heads. See you go. Oh yeah, do not wet the grass before you have people over. God, that's beautiful. Alright guys, I'm going to see you guys Wednesday. We're going to slap the GoPro on the mow, and we're just going to dive right into it. Until then, I'm going to get the freaking hand cannon. You know, let me show you my new toy. It's temporary. I don't even know why I own a backpack blower, because I haven't used mine in a couple months. Look at that bad boy. That is the 8010. You definitely need ears for this. Do not operate this blower without ears. Please, please, please. This thing's a cannon. Not gonna lie, a lot of power. Lots of power. Is it that way? No, yeah, this way. is disappearing. Do you want to see if watering the grass makes a difference? You know, when you wet things, here we go. There we go. Timeless. I don't know if you guys could see in the back. Focus. The misting heads. Alright guys, time is not on our side. Got a little late off work. It rained for the past 2 days. Took the Echo out. This thing's a cannon on wheels. Tempted to keep it and get rid of the billy goat. I don't know. You know, sometimes it's just too big. But here we go. Look at the sun. Not too much stripage coming from the streets. Kind of a little depressing. But we're talking about angles. Remember, we cut Monday. Tuesday was a day of rest. Wednesday was a day of rest due to the excessive rain. Hope you guys survived that hurricane. And today we're going to burn them in. You go look, you can still see the stripes from the street. Here you go, baby. panicking a little bit. There you go. Burn, baby, burn. And he's in the GoPro with the microphone facing, but he'll talk to you guys. See? Damn the sun. Damn the sun. Needs to go the other way. Needs to go the other way. Hopefully the sun sets a little bit. Maybe we'll get it on the other side, but it doesn't get any better than that, baby. Timemaster. So you see, it's funny, we're talking about how light bounces back and forth. We could see from the house view to the street, lines pop. You know, even from the side as we walk, we're doing this one more time so I can see for myself. You know, it comes out pretty good. Once we get to the street view, just the way the sun is, they don't pop no more, but we'll see, we'll see. Maybe from a higher view, they'll pop. Damn it, there's a little stuff that aggravates me. Who can you imagine at a certain point in age you get really upset when the sun sets? There you go, boys and girls. From the top view, it doesn't get any better than that. All right, I'm on a deadline.
A few moments later.
Here we go, parade time. Starting to clock off, but look at the lines. It was all about sunlight, a little bit of hours. Look at that pop. Look at that pop. And look. Can we zoom in? No. Look at that. Imagine if the guy pulls up in front of the house.
You guys are not together up there.
Here, social distancing, please.
You guys are awesome.
We're sitting down, so we don't need a mask. We're sitting down, we don't need a mask.
Unfortunately, I'm married to this cunt.
Thank you for your service, guys.
Yay!
Long time.
Wait, see now, this is the car you should be riding in if you're running the beauty pageant.
You're an Irish man, you gotta wear the hat.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, but their top's my favorite.
Remember when you had the
This guy's got his good bikers on.
Gave it to me, but sometimes he does. He said, I just figured maybe I would see it better than him.